Hello, viewers. We are live again. Welcome to the Amma Manson Show. It's another week. It's great to be here and meet you all again. If you've joined in already, kindly send a hi, send a hello, indicate in the comment section. Let's know that you are here. Tell us where you are watching us from, what city, what town, what county, what village. Wherever you are watching us from, just indicate in the comment section that you are live with us. Don't forget to also share, invite friends, tag some of your friends, whoever needs to watch or see this video. Don't forget to share with them and also tag them. So today we are going to treat a very, very important topic. This is something that has been existing, but okay, we have someone in the comment section, Lillian James. Welcome, Lillian. Thank you for joining us. We are going to treat a very important topic, which has been in the mainstream for the past few years. And this topic is no other than the topic cryptocurrencies. So we are going to talk about cryptocurrencies, what you need to know about cryptocurrencies before you even think of what investing in what cryptocurrencies as an individual or as a company. There are companies that are also investing in what crypto. So as an individual, what do you need to know before what investing in what cryptocurrencies? What are cryptocurrencies? What do they mean to you? What do they mean to the whole world? What does cryptocurrency mean to the common man on the street, right? So these are things that we'll be diving into as we go on with this session. I welcome all viewers once again. Today is Monday from here. My name is Wisdom. Usually people find it very difficult to pronounce my surname, but I simply go by the name Wisdom. For those who haven't met me or haven't met me on the show before, I am a computer enthusiast. I'm a digital marketer. I build website. I design website for people, custom codes. I build website on CMS platforms like WordPress, Shopify, Magento, name it, any CMS platforms that you could talk about. I do graphic design and video editing. I do social media management and campaigns, Google Ads, YouTube SEO, YouTube promotion, pretty much anything within the digital landscape. This is me, this is what I do, and you can feel free to reach out to me any day, anytime. If you want to know more about the digital landscape, if you want to know more about technology, if you want to know more about how you can excel or move your business to the next stage using digital marketing strategies, you can feel free to get in touch with me. I will leave my link in the comment section. You can always go to my website, leave your details. I'll call you back. I will send you a WhatsApp message, email. I am always available for any topic, anything relating to technology. So I welcome you all once again to the Amma Manson Show. Like, share, tag your friends, and also subscribe. You can always buy Amma some coffee. You can always, don't forget to use the promo code Amma Manson when you're what? Sending money to Africa, wherever you are. So today we are going to talk about what you need to know before investing in what or trading what cryptocurrencies. So what are cryptocurrencies? People hear the word crypto and they wonder where did the word originate from, right? What does it really mean? Why is it a currency, right? So human evolution has happened. There are a lot of theories, there are a lot of stories that depict where human beings came from. There are some school of thoughts that believe mankind originated from what? Apes. Several decades ago, several thousands and millions of years ago, right? There are school of thoughts that believe that what? God created what? Mankind, right? There are different what? School of thoughts, talking about or believing about what? Certain things. But Why did I mention the origin of mankind? This is very important to understand where we are today in the digital world and where what we are moving towards. So the human existence has come across several forms of evolution in terms of communication, transaction, mobility, which is moving from one place to the other. And we are here, where we find ourselves today, right? Uh, in the early days, we could move from one place to the other using donkeys, using horses, even though we still use them now. But what is the ratio of moving from one place to the other with horses and donkeys or camels, right? Now, all of these means have been what? Taken over by what? Trains, trams, aeroplanes, ships, bicycles, motorbikes, uh, vehicles, um, name it, different kind of what? Automobiles. So same way when you come to what? The human communication, right? We have communicated with each other using what? Sign languages, infographics on the wall. When you travel to Egypt and you go to the Giza pyramid, you will see a lot of what? Text inscriptions on what? These pyramids on the walls, drawings, depicting specific type of animals or living clues for what? Information and all of these things. And in the typical African society, we used to trade with what? Cowries. We used to do trade by barter. You give me a cow, I give you salt. You give me mirror, I give you water. You give me alcohol, I give you sugar cane. Sort of. So there has been one form of exchange or the other in the human evolutionary what chain. The human race has not been able to establish anything in a straight line. When I say anything in a straight line, what I'm trying to say is that our evolution as humans has always been up and down, up and down. We can never establish, or we have never established anything on a straight line. And this is natural. This is nature. There is nothing we can do about it because what? The human being itself is not perfect. Therefore, our inventions, our ways, our methods can never be what? Perfect on a straight line. It means what? We experience ups, we experience what? Downs. So when you come to the way we deal with goods and services today in our modern society, you can easily send money to somebody without even knowing them, without even seeing them, and what? You have a product delivered to your doorstep, or you have a service what rendered what to you, right? So there is this medium of what? Exchange that is continuously happens. So in the human evolutionary system or chain, we've seen this from the days of our grandfathers, our ancestors, and today we are enjoying a lot of what? Different modes of what? uh, 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 um, Exchanging goods or paying for goods and what? Services in the market. And one of the biggest topic which we are treating is what? Cryptocurrencies, right? So cryptocurrency is one of the means that we use to what? Buy, exchange goods and services today in the digital world. So I won't dive so much deep into explaining what crypto means. Crypt is an act of what? Hiding, something. That is why the cryptocurrencies are built on what we call what? The blockchain. So when you hide something, you psychologically feel that what? That thing is what? Secured, where you have what? Hidden it. It means that nobody can have what? Access to it. Nobody knows where those things or where you hid that, right? So in the same sense, a lot of cryptocurrencies are backed by what we call the blockchain what? Technology. And this blockchain technology is a network of what? Different networks. So it's a network of different networks that helps what? Uh, Store and facilitate transactions of what? Using crypto. So, for example, if I send Ama $1, the network will not be able to identify where this is coming from, who sent it, or why I sent it, or who is going what to. It only has what? A destination and an origin, but it can't really be tracked by the average person, the institutions that don't have the government clearance to what track these services. So cryptocurrencies are supposed to be what? Much safe, much secure in terms of what? Using them to facilitate, payment for goods and services. But you know that in every invention, in everything that we do, there are what? Pros and cons, which we will dive into. So before you invest into cryptocurrencies, what knowledge do you need to have before investing in what? Cryptocurrencies. So there are over 1,000 different cryptocurrencies on the market. And I'm going to show you guys one of the places to check, or one of the places you can find updates on cryptocurrencies. So just a minute, I will present. Share screen. Okay, so if you can see my screen, viewers, if you can see my screen, kindly indicate on the comment section. Let me know that I am very visible, or my screen is visible to you. You can see what is on my screen. If you can see my screen, kindly indicate in the comment section. So this is a marketplace called CoinMarketCap, and on CoinMarketCap, you can pretty much find as much information as what possible when it comes to what crypto. This is not an advertisement for CoinMarketCap, but it's only used for an illustration purpose or educative purpose, because CoinMarketCap is not sponsoring this show or whatsoever. So this is just a disclaimer. So, but CoinMarketCap is one of the biggest platforms, or the biggest places where you can go and learn about what? Different cryptocurrencies. So there are different types of cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin is one of the most popular cryptocurrency you can ever come across. So you have cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, you have cryptocurrencies like Tether, which is USDT, you have BNB, Binance Coin, you have over 1 million different type of what? Cryptocurrencies existing on the blockchain technology, sorry, and other forms of P2P networks that are using cryptos. So we have different type of cryptos which are also backed, or cryptocurrencies which are also backed by what? Real life events or real time events, right? And when I say real life or real time events, what do I mean? I mean cryptocurrencies that are backed up by, let's say, the real estate market. We have cryptocurrencies that are backed up by the agricultural industry. We have cryptocurrencies that are backed up by specific type of commodities like gold, coffee, sugar, etc. Now, these type of coins, we call them stable coins, because they are backed up by what? Physical commodities that you and I can easily trade, or you and I can easily what? Have an idea the forces and the influences they push within the digital ecosystem. Sorry. So these coins that are stable coins are coins that when, for example, you trade against them, you only lose when the physical asset itself is not doing well, or is not performing in its own what? Commodity market. So it means that if you are trading a coin which is backed by real estate, if the real estate industry is going down, it means that there is a possibility that coin will what? Go down. If the real estate market is going up, there is a possibility that that coin will also what? Go up. And there is also a possibility that when the real estate market is going up, that coin might be going down instead of also what? Going up, since it is already what? Backed by this physical activity, or this external market, right? So these are some of the things that we call indicators or factors that drive the prosperity of what the crypto market. So the crypto market itself does not affect the physical world, but things that happen in the physical world has a huge potential on the crypto market. So if there is an economic recession right now, the crypto market will be affected. Why? Why would the physical world affect the virtual world? It's very simple. The people who trade in physical assets need to what? Exchange this physical money, which we call fiat, to buy these what? Cryptocurrencies, right? So you can't just go and start what? Buying cryptocurrencies unless you have what? The money. Unless you are a miner or you mine on the blockchain network or different type of networks to make some cryptos for yourself or for what? Your entity or your organization or your business. So everything that happens in the physical world has a tendency of what? Affecting the crypto world. New release of specific type of products. Let's say it could be phones, it could be games, it could be, name it, almost anything from the physical world can eventually what? Affect the crypto market. Now, when I say affect the crypto market or the virtual world, um, the effect can either be what? Negative or positive. So it's not just one-sided. So when the real estate market is doing well, there is the potential that what? A specific coin which is backed by what? The real estate industry will also be what? Going up. So in Dubai, there are a lot of real estate companies that accept payment by cryptocurrencies. Some accept Bitcoin, some accept USDT, some accept Solana, some accept different type of what? Cryptocurrencies. Does this mean that these currencies are backed by the real estate industry? No. It's just they accept these type of what? Cryptocurrencies, because over time, these specific type of currencies which I've mentioned have proven that they have the ability to what? Sustain or not just what? Die off in the market. So in every market you have a good product and you have what? Bad products. Same applies to what? The crypto world. In the crypto world you have good products and you have bad products. So how do you understand, how do you differentiate what the good product is, what the bad product is? From my experience trading cryptocurrencies, learning about cryptocurrencies, losing money to cryptocurrencies, and making some money from cryptocurrencies, I will tell you boldly that it takes time to understand these what? Differences. Even professional traders lose money in trading cryptocurrencies. Does it mean that cryptocurrency itself is bad? No. So this brings us to what? The main topic of what? The day. Somebody might be saying, is this not already, the topic that we are discussing? Yes. When I started, I started with illustrations of what? The human evolutionary what? Chain, right? So human being has advanced from trekking on legs to what? Using animals to move from one place to the other. Same with also the financial market. Same with sorry. Same with trading of what? Goods and what? Services. We have gradually moved from what? Trade by barter to trading with what? Cowries or specific valuable ornaments or whatever ethnicity or whatever country or whatever society, and the kind of value they give that specific item as what? A means of trade or means of what? Exchanging trade and services, to using coins, using different type of paper which depicts specific what type of what values attached to them into the virtual world. So does it mean that now that we have cryptocurrencies, the physical money that we use is useless, or would it be useless in 20 years time, 15 years time, 30 years time? Absolutely not. The human evolution takes a lot of time. It could be decades, it could be thousands of years, hundreds of what years, right? But be rest assured that it will get to a point that we will no longer be using what? Physical money. We will no longer be using what? Physical currencies. When will that happen? I don't know. But what we are witnessing right now is a massive evolutionary step into what? A total digital what? Transformation. In the past, we had like 2G networks, 3G networks, 4G networks, 4.5G. Now we have 5G. Before I even move ahead, let me shock you. We have more than what? 5G networks, but these networks are now available for what? Mass consumption. They are used in what? Aeronautics. They are used in what? Space communication, meteorological services, and all of that, right? So um, we are moving, we are advancing. So human beings never stay in one place, right? Because even on the day-to-day activities, we move from home to the office, and also what? Back to the home, from the home to drop the kids at school, and then maybe to the market. So our everyday life, there are what? Tiny bits of what? Changes in our routines and all of that. So um, applying that to the financial world, cryptocurrencies are a good thing, and they can also be what? A bad thing, depending on what? The level of knowledge that you have before what? Diving or investing into crypto. So what are some of the knowledge that you need to have, or what are some of the things that you need to understand before investing in crypto? So the first thing I would like to talk about is understanding the different type of coins that we have what in the market. What are the different type of coins that we have in the market? We have the stable coins. We have DeFi's. We have different type of what? Coins. We have different type of what? Cryptocurrencies. And the question somebody might be asking, which I will give an answer to, is where do I go to find the knowledge, that will help me understand the difference in what? Cryptocurrencies, or the different type of what? Cryptocurrencies. So one of the places you can go to get good knowledge, which I have shared, is a coin market cap. Another place is what? YouTube, right? So if you go on YouTube and you type types of what? Cryptocurrencies, or what is cryptocurrencies, you will see a huge list of what? Suggestions. Don't be in a hurry to start trading. No, you will see people with video titles or captions: invest $10 and make $1,000 with this particular strategy. No, you can watch those videos, learn from them, but don't do it, right? Why do I say don't do it? Is because you are just what? Starting. So you can give yourself, let's say, a space of 3 months just to even learn about the basics of what? Cryptocurrency. Just the types of what? Different what? Cryptocurrencies, by watching videos on YouTube, browsing on popular and very verifiable websites like CoinMarketCap for more information, more updates, and all of that. Another place you can go to find out or have basic lessons about cryptocurrencies is by going on Udemy, udemy.com, and just type crypto. Right. So I will make just 1 second. So I will share my screen right now on udemy.com and share screen. Just 1 second. Okay. So when you go on Udemy, Udemy is one of the educative platforms where you can get free courses almost on any subject. Let's say cryptocurrency, crypto trading, crypto mining, etc. But our main focus is what? Cryptocurrency. So I go on what? Cryptocurrencies. And here you can see there is 2048 what results on what? Cryptocurrencies. So there are different titles. The complete cryptocurrency course. These courses are what? $17, $18, different. They come at what? Different what prices. But there is a trick. So here is a suggestion. They tell you students also learn blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, financial trading, NFTs, Bitcoin trading, etc. But when you go down here, you will see levels, right? So there are all levels: beginner, intermediate, and expert. So when you look at all the levels, you will see that beginner has the most amount of what? Content. Down here, you have what? Language. You have price, features, and ratings. So being it somebody who might not be able to afford some of these courses as cheap as they are, you can always use the price option to what? Filter for what? Free courses. They cost nothing. Absolutely what? Nothing. So you can sign up for the free ones and what? There you go. So a lot of courses here are what? Free. You can spend thousands of hours navigating through Udemy, navigating through free courses to boost yourself, to boost your knowledge in what? Cryptocurrencies, right? So before you go into crypto trading or even buying and saving or buying and storing cryptocurrencies, you need enough knowledge. You need to understand what is driving or what are some of the forces behind these coins. What are the market demand and supply? What are some of the technical indicators? What are some of the sentiments that drives the forces? For example, almost everybody knows Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk can say, I want to buy 10,000 Bitcoins. Trust me, just that statement alone will make the price of Bitcoin either go up or come down or move from the level in which it is at the moment when he tweeted about that, right? So there are financial players in the industry. There are big tech companies that are also what? Playing in the crypto what? Industry. So you need to understand some of these things before you can have faith, before you can say, okay, I have read, I have watched, I am ready to what? Take the next step, which is what? Taking not the risk, but taking my first step in what? Purchasing my own what? Cryptocurrency, or trading my own what? Crypto what? Currencies. As a beginner, will I advise you to give your money to somebody to trade cryptocurrencies for you? It's absolutely your decision to what? To make. If you're somebody who likes to take risk, the risk is all yours. But before you ever give somebody your money, to trade on your behalf, ask them to show you their trading history, their loss and profit history. So if they have a good track record, which you can verify that these results or these histories that they are showing you actually came from them, then you can decide to what? Go with them. But if they are not able to show you their own trading records, either on one of the apps like Binance app or any of the trading platforms, then don't ever take that risk of giving your money to them for what? Trading on your behalf. Cryptocurrencies are in such a way that in 1 minute, you can be a billionaire. In the next second, not even minute, in the next second, you can be the poorest person on earth without a single penny, right? So there are a lot of forces that drive cryptocurrency, the market, demand and supply, what particular coins are pegged to different type of what commodities, like the war in Ukraine affected the crypto market as well, right? So there are different type of what cryptocurrencies and what drive the market demand for it. During one of the protests that happened in Nigeria, the NSAS protest, a lot of people were donating to what the protesters. They were donating through cryptocurrencies to support them because the Nigerian government blocked uh, a whole lot of things on the banking system, right? So people could not send money, all of that. So people were raising funds using what? Crypto. Specific type of cryptos at that event or at that moment went very what? Up. The prices went up because what? There is huge demand and supply what? For it, right? So there are cryptocurrencies that are pegged to gaming. The more the gaming industry goes up, the more these coins are what in demand because they use some of these coins to buy what, let's say, new tokens, maybe to unlock specific stages. So every coin has a demand and supply, industry players, and what can either make it go up or come down. We have technical indicators, right? We have there is a whole lot. So before you go into trading crypto, make sure that personally you have invested not enough sufficient basic knowledge, but having a fair idea of what you are going into gives you a better option, gives you a better advantage and a better chance to fight whatever that's what is in front of you, right? So if you are more equipped or if you have equipped yourself with knowledge, somebody will not come and scam you and say, oh, just give me $100 and I'll make it $1,000 for you in 24 hours. You give them your money and they run away. Or a particular trading platform is promising you invest $10 and you will make $1,000 in 2 months or in 3 months. The real truth is that you can actually make $1,000 in a minute, in a second, and you can lose it also in a minute and in a second, right? So is crypto trading gambling? Absolutely not. And also, yes, it looks like it's gambling. On the other side, also, it's not totally what gambling. It depends on how you see it. A lot of people lose and they see it as what gambling. Some people gain and they don't see it as what gambling. So our individual perception and experiences come to play when it comes to what cryptocurrencies. So just one moment and I will take this out. So you need to invest enough knowledge before you start trading cryptocurrencies. What about before you start even buying and hoarding or buying and storing? It's the same, right? So a coin can be, let's say, $1 today, right? You buy that coin just not to trade, just to keep it, you know, and the next day that coin will fall to what? 1 cent. Guess what? You have lost 99 cents, right? A coin can be $100 today. You buy it, you think it has value because of specific type of what predictions and analysis and all of that, market sentiment, bullish news, and all of that. You buy this coin for $100, and in 2 weeks' time, or in a week's time, or even before 24 hours, this coin will fall all the way to what? $10. It means you lost what? $90, right? So what is the chances that coin will rise again to $100 just for you to even break even and withdraw your money? The chances are it might never get to there, even in the next 1 year, even in the next what? 2 years. So you have to invest sufficient knowledge to understand what type of coin you are investing in. Is there any commodity backing it? Who are the market controllers of these coins? Somebody might also ask that, yes, I mean, crypto is supposed to be what? Decentralized. It's not supposed to be what? Controlled, right? So that brings me to this next presentation I want to share with all the viewers. So, 1 second. I am trying to upload this file. Okay, so in every market, right? In every tech advancement, instead of sharing, what I will do is I will rather do another display. Give me for the stalling. I just wanted to pull up these so I can share with you all. Okay, present. Okay, so here it is. So what we are going to look at is the technology adoption curve. So this is very important in everything that you are doing, trying to understand technology, products, and services what in the market, right? So crypto has come to stay with us. There is nothing we can do about it. We're in the transition process. Maybe we might not even use crypto in 10 years. It might change to what a different name, or maybe something better might come, right? Because every technology innovation goes through a stage. You need to what test it. You need to understand the user acceptance, the usage, if people really want this or not, and you can now say, okay, this is a finished product. Let's leave it what in the market. So here on this chart, you have 2.5% of the population, the world population, which is over 3 billion. You have what 2.5% of this world population who are what innovators. So it means that 2.5% of the world population are what innovators, and you have 13% or 13.5 who are what early adopters, and then you have 34% who are what early majority. You have also 34% who are what late majority, and you have 16% who are the laggards. So who are these innovators, right? So these are the people who are like you and I, who are like the Elon Musk, the inventors, the people who are what always thinking of what innovative ideas, creating something new, bringing something that is not yet existing. Thinking outside the box to what create technologies that will solve specific type of what problems for what mankind, or specific type of what uh, uh, personalized issues, right? So you have 2.5% who are what the innovators, and you have the early adopters. So who are these early adopters? These are people who, when the technology is released or there is a new product or service in the market, right? Because of their way of thinking, because of their consumption, because of their ability to take risk, right? They will say, okay, let me try this new thing which is already what in the market, because most of them are what risk takers, right? So these are people who are what the early adopters. They try to figure out what is this thing, how does it work, how can it help me, how can it help the entire society, how can I take advantage of what this thing, right? So the early adopters are the people who are what always the risk takers when there is a new technology, new maybe new gadgets, new software. When crypto came, there were people who went into crypto what first. There were people who knew about it before it was even released, right? So these are what the early adopters, and then we have the early majority. So after the early adopters, the early majority are the people who, okay, this thing has been in the market for some time. Let's say it's been in the market for, let's say, 3-4 years now. Let me give it a try, because what it's still what in the market. So uh, these are people who always want other people to take risk first before they go into what taking risk, on that specific thing, right? Or even just figuring it out, or even taking a peep or taking a look at what this thing really means. So these people fall in what the early majority. So it means that even at the time they joined, the product has not left the market, or this particular service has not left the market. It still has a market value, right? So they join in, but what happens is that the early adopters get to enjoy more benefit than what the early majority, because the early adopters took the huge risk to understand more about that product and service before the what early majority. And then you have the late majority. Okay, let's say Ama knows Akosua. Ama has been trading for a very long time, or Ama has been doing something for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, Akosua comes along and like, Ama, how long have you been doing this thing? Did you get any benefit from it? How is it? Will you recommend it? Blah blah blah. And then Amma will be like, yes, why not? I mean, I've been doing it for the past 6 years and it's been working. It's good. I mean, I've made a lot of profit out of it, blah blah blah. And then they come in. So uh, these people come in when the market is about to what to fade out, or when the market is about to be what um, controlled, or the product is about to what leave the market, right? And then you have the latecomers, just like in every school. In the typical African school, there are always latecomers and there are newcomers, and the ones who come in between. So the latecomers are the ones who, let me just try this thing. If I lose, I lose. If it's good, it's good. If it's not good, it's not good. People have been talking about it, for ages. Let me just, try it. Okay, let's see how it goes. These are what the latecomers. So not necessarily the product or service has to take what years before they adopt it or before they look into it. It could be something of, let's say, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years gap. So this is just to show you the curve of uh, adaptation when there is a new technology, and the human evolutionary, like sense of, okay, let me try this, let me do this. This is new, let me do it. Let me wait a little bit. I don't want to take risk. I take the risk. Okay, I took the risk, nothing happened. I'll recommend. So you need to understand this. You need to understanding this will also help you to understand the crypto market. When did the crypto market really start? How long has it been? Where is the future? Where is it going? Is it going to fade off? Personally, I believe crypto might fade off into something more better or more advanced. Maybe it might just be a change of name. Maybe it might be a total change of what system, right? So we still have the banking system that we use. A lot of countries are using the Swift banking system, and other people are using different banking system. We are still using the physical money, physical currency, which is called fiat. We are still using the coins to what do our day-to-day transaction. But now the cryptocurrency has been what fused, cross. Let me use the word cross. These two financial systems have what crossed path officially, because a lot of countries and governments have started what regulating the use of what cryptocurrencies, right? So Dubai is one of the leading countries in the Middle East that has set up what regulations to what regulate the use of what cryptocurrencies to buy assets. I mean, you are using a virtual money to buy what a physical asset, right? So when I say using a virtual money, it doesn't mean that the money just came, into your crypto wallet just like that, or you stole the money, or no. People do transaction of what goods and what services, and just like the way you can be paid with, let's say, tokens, you can be rewarded different kind of rewards depending on what the valuation is. The same way people would bring in physical money in exchange for what cryptocurrencies. There are people who just want to live in the digital world. They don't want anything to even do with what the physical world anymore. Believe you me, there are people who want to what trade all their life with what crypto, because they want to make sure that they are the best in crypto when crypto becomes what officially adopted by the entire world population. There are people who don't want to be left out. Sorry, there are people who don't want to be left out, so they go into it trying to understand, trying to what gain more knowledge about what cryptocurrencies. So, does crypto involve risk? Yes. There is only two major risks, right? Or even just one. You end up losing all your money, either by yourself or by someone else trading on your behalf, right? Some companies will tell you, okay, just we will trade. We have professional traders who will trade on your behalf. This, that. Yes, there are companies that will trade on your behalf, but some of them they ask you an exorbitant amount of money to trade on your behalf, because in the financial market, the more money you invest, the more profits you gain, right? So some of them go by percentage: 10%, 2%, 5%, 1%, 45%, depending on the amount you invest. So the financial market being the largest industry in the whole world, the more you invest, the more you gain. But also, the more you invest, the more likely you are to lose. So there are companies that will ask you to invest with them, and they give you some form of guarantees. They give you some sort of sureties that eventually, even if worst case scenario you lose your money with them, they have a bank guarantee that or a check guarantee that you can withdraw if they don't fulfill their own end of the bargain, which is trading on your money and making you profits, right? So this sort of gives you the confidence to patronize them. Is this true? Yes, it is absolutely true. But how do you find them? It boils down to you understanding what cryptos are. Because if you don't understand what cryptocurrencies are, and you are speaking to a crypto investor, if they are the kind of investor who is the bad or the negative type of investors, what they will do is they will take advantage of your loop-sided knowledge, which is your zero awareness of crypto, to even cheat you of your own profit. Even when they make, let's say, 1,000 profit, they can tell you we just made 200 profit, right? So conversations will not be smooth. Even when they give you proof that this is their trade history, this is their success history, there is no way you can even identify what their trade history looks like, whether it's good or bad, because you don't have sufficient knowledge. So it is very important to invest in basic sufficient knowledge before you start trading in cryptocurrencies. Did I choose this topic because I lost in cryptocurrencies several weeks, several months, several years ago? No. It's because it's a topic that has been on my heart to share with people, not just out of my own personal experience, but it is something that is very important, because you see the majority of the videos you see about the crypto world is the good side, right? The 10x, the 20x, the 50x, the 100x. These are absolutely good. They are good. Of course, if I invest $10 and I can make $1 million, why not? But don't you think that if you're making $1 million, somebody else is also losing? Yes, somebody is losing. Should you care? Absolutely yes, and absolutely no. The only thing that you need to know or you need to care about is how it works, right? Because if you lose your money, somebody also gains. So if somebody loses, you also gain. So in order for you not to continuously lose, you need to invest in sufficient knowledge to understanding the types of crypto. What are the things that drives the crypto market? What is happening in the physical world and the tendency to affect the crypto market? Remember, I mentioned earlier on that the physical world affects the crypto world, but the crypto world barely affects the physical world, because 99.9% of the things that we are doing today is in the physical world. The internet servers, the miners, the laptops, the computers, everything that we are using to transact or perform transactions for crypto is within what? The physical world. So if the internet shuts down, virtually your crypto, your money on the internet is what? Gone. Because what? There is no what? Internet, right? Same way, if war happens and the country gets torn, you are likely to lose what? Your money as well, your physical money, which you saved in the bank, right? So there are pros and cons to what? The both sides. But most likely what happens in the physical world has a tendency of affecting the virtual world. If the prices of agricultural, like consumable products go up, it is likely to affect coins or stable coins which are backed by agricultural produce to either go up or what, come down. If there is a news, if there is negative news, if there is positive news, it doesn't matter if it's the president of a specific country that said it or not. It doesn't matter if it's the richest person that said it or not. These are things that you need to understand because they are contributing factor to the things that could either make crypto go up for you to make profit or for cryptos to come down for you to make losses. Sorry. It's very important to understand some of these things. And before you go trading crypto yourself, before you give somebody your funds to trade on your behalf, make sure you have invested enough knowledge by taking advantage of the open platforms where you can search and know much more about crypto before you go into them. All right. So thank you, viewers, for watching. This will be the end of today's session. Invest enough knowledge before what? Trading cryptocurrencies. So don't forget to like, share, tag a friend, share to a family, and also use the Amamanson code when you're sending money back home to Africa, right? We're on tap send. Don't forget to use the code. You stand the chance to get the $15 promo code when you use the Amamanson code when you're sending on tap send back to Africa. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for coming. See you all next week. My name is Wisdom. I will leave my link in the comment section. And if anyone wants to reach out to me, kindly visit my website. On the top right corner, you will see Start a Project. And what you can do here is just select the project you want to start with. If you want to book a consultation, on the contact page, you will see book a call with us. Just indicate your time frame, your zone, put your number, your full name, and I will get back to you. Thank you all for joining us today, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye.